Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. Hey, I'm your host for LTV Productions. You are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Yes, it has been a while. First and foremost, I apologize for being late. For all my viewers and subscribers on the Beverly Hills, I got so behind. Then I was getting sick. I got sick last night, but I decided to push. Every time the weather seems to go down or cool down, all of a sudden I'm getting sick. So this is my third time within a month. I've been behind on some of my other shows. Beverly Hills has been the most behind. I do apologize. I do appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also you can leave your comments below. So we're going to do episodes 12, 13, and 14. I still have to watch 15 and 16, and then I'll be caught up for episode 17 on Wednesday night, which I'm going to do my best to keep it together. These Housewives seasons are almost over, which I'm so grateful for because it's just too much. Bravo, please, please don't double up like this anymore. Please don't double up. It's overwhelming. All right, so where we begin, this is the day after Kyle had the memorial service for her friend Lorraine. And if you remember the last time I spoke with you guys, that Lorraine is my grandmother's name. I got emotional for several reasons. When you don't expect people to just leave your life all of a sudden, or you don't even get to say goodbye, it's a lot. And I had to do that for the last about 7, 8 years with my sister, with my father, and also my brother. And a lot of stuff was attached to that. So I get that. And then also I just thought about my grandmother. She's been gone since 1999. So it was good to think about her. I don't think I'm per se sad. It's the other ones that get me a lot. Anyway, so everyone's asking because Mauricio did not show up. He had something to do in Colorado, and then he went to Mexico for his business, but was not there. And people are asking, well, what's going on? At least you show up for this. And I agree. The comment in regards to what Anne-Marie is doing, she's still talking about this small esophagus, and she was implying that Sutton has this eating disorder. She's just so stuck on it. It's like, what? And really, Anne-Marie, you got your information from Kyle, even though it's not really being said that way because Kyle already implied that. And again, as I said before, Kyle, for someone who's had body issues all her life, you also know Crystal has that. And for you to bring that out in that way, that was very insensitive and mean because you wanted to get back at her for actually asking questions that you are paid to answer on this show. And I don't like it as you as OG and the Force Multiplier, you get to just do whatever and just get so offended every time. Oh my God. Stop it, lady. It's your time. It's your go. You have been in a center of chaos for 13 seasons, and it's your time. And you've been quite a punk. All right, so today is Dorit is planning for another event for the Homeless Not Toothless, or Toothless Not Homeless. I forgot how you say it. They have a lot of special guests. I don't remember the lady's name, but the song I do know. Tell it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. You know, that song. Whoever her name is, it was 80 something? I don't know. Everything went off pretty well. They confront Anne-Marie about how she's acting. Crystal does say that when she met with Anne-Marie over a few months ago, that Anne-Marie was saying that she was a nurse, but now she's claiming that she's a doctor. So what do you actually have going on? So they confront her about that, and she's defensive about that, and she said, how dare you? I take my job very seriously, but you don't get to just use your medical experience to now try to berate people. Like you're trying to find out what this lady is going through that she didn't ask for. Sutton. Crystal ended up calling her a B. Because it's like, what the crap are you doing here? I know what you said to me, and this is what you said to me. What are you? A nurse? Are you a doctor? What are you? I studied this. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Anne-Marie Osefo. Actually, I loved Wendy Osefo, season 5 on Potomac. Now she is whatever. So also Erica, she's practicing for her show that she's going to be having in Las Vegas. I don't know if it was this episode or episode 13, but Crystal also talks with her brother yet again. Let's get off of this story, Crystal. Somehow the girls that come into his life seem to think that you're overbearing. And I think you're Bob too. Let him go. Let him go. And let him discover whatever his life is going to be. That's basically it. Episode 13. The ladies are going to be traveling to Barcelona. This is a trip that's going to be sponsored by Sutton, aka Bravo. But Sutton actually has roots there and has a lot of friends there. She's going to be taking ashes of one of her friends, Merce, along with her. Everybody's getting dressed and getting packed and overpacking, all that good stuff that women do. They make it to Barcelona. Very rich culture. I love, finally, I mean, Miami get good trips. Beverly Hills, they get good trips. Now even Salt Lake City gets good trips. The black ones, they don't. They decided to go last season to Portugal, Atlanta, when they were in the off season. No, be a little bit more smart. That's all I gotta say. I don't know where Potomac going because I don't really watch. I see some clips and I comment on that. That's it. If I want to. Let's see. Garcelle spots out someone, I think his name's Johnny or Storm or something like that she's got her eye on. All that good stuff. I think everyone was looking very well within their outfits. They were really dressed to the occasion. They had glam every night. I was really loving it. I'm noticing that Kyle has taken a back seat this season. She had her stuff with Sutton earlier on, yeah, but she's not really active as she has before, if you have not been noticing that. But she's still there, but you can tell that she's just somewhat elsewhere. While they're in Barcelona, now it's Anne-Marie's turn to flip the script on Crystal. Anne-Marie, at this point, is lining everybody up like ducks in a row to... Anne-Marie finally apologizes to Sutton and how she was really going in too heavy concerning her esophagus and all that good stuff. Then she flips the script on Crystal. And she says, well, when I met Crystal some months ago, and I asked her about this group, and basically I'm more educated and more socially inept than these other girls are. And Crystal's like, no. Crystal, there are times where you like to act like you're better than everyone as far as with education. I cannot lie with that. I don't know how far that went. Dorit, who wanted to get back at Crystal and what she believes that Crystal did say, ended up saying that she was a child bride. There's a lot of connection there with that child bride thing. I mean, Rob married her very young. They're like, I think almost like 20 years apart, I think. So that was pretty awkward. I'm sure that's going to be brought up at the reunion. I've seen other interviews where Crystal didn't really take kindly of that. Let me see. So Crystal's basically denying it in the way that Anne-Marie is saying it. Even as far as being a socialite, you don't say that. So Anne-Marie is kind of new to the socialite experience because she don't even know the right terms. You don't say that. It's like you're social or socially. You know, all that good stuff. And Son's like, I know I'm a socialite. I know too many people. We know that, Son. So the next day, they're doing their shopping, all that good stuff. They go out to eat again. Crystal, is it there? Sorry about that. I don't know if it was there or what, but while they're on the ride, Crystal starts to get sick. She has to throw up. They pull over. She's not really feeling well, and she's taken to the hospital. We find out it's her blood pressure that's pretty high right now, and she has to really watch that. But everything was pretty well. But how things did flip the script, Anne-Marie came in as a medical person, hugged her, and just kind of whatever troubles they did have the previous night and the previous episodes is good. So I'm happy for that. I mean, there's a lot of good resolution on some of these other shows, but in Potomac, nope. So Crystal goes to the hospital, all that good stuff. The ladies go eat someplace. They talk about, Crystal, all that good stuff. Crystal, Garcelle brings up Dorit, what her issue was, how she felt. At this point, Dorit was listening to her instead of it being such a combative type situation. And she said, look, and Garcelle said, I don't believe any one of you are racist. I think there are some things that you guys are ignorant to that can really set off and really trigger somewhat of my race and some of the things that you do. And I believe that you do live in a bubble. Dory says, I know you think that I live in a bubble, but we are Jewish or Israeli. Well, she's Jewish, but wherever she was, she got made fun of for being a Jew. I'm going to just say this. I'm not going to say that she don't have no experience, Dory, but nobody's just looking at you and saying, oh, there's a Jew. Nobody can tell that. Nobody can tell that. But our race, we got to live with every day, and we're judged right off the cuff. So to say that is ignorant also. But you feel a certain way, you feel like you were ostracized, we're going to let you have it. It's still not the same way. So they finally make up, and she is inviting the ladies to ask questions. Ask me if something is that you just don't know. Or even tell me, Dorit says, when I am triggering you, and I will make sure that I don't do it again. And Dorit said, oh, I will. Garcelle said, okay, I do believe you, and that's just good. So they squashed that. Get another conflict. That's been resolved. All right, so I think they go back to the villa. They see Crystal. Crystal's just resting at this moment. She's going to get with them later on and all that good stuff. We're going to meet with Sutton's friends, Trevor, and a few other ones. Trevor is someone that she's really good pals with. For a while, they were living together. Well, not living together, but they were buddies while living in Brooklyn. Oh, let me go here. Before then, Erica, she found out that the judgment has been overturned concerning those earrings. That last season that the cast talked about, like, you need to just give them up or whatever, blah, 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 blah. They apologized, but Erica just still feels a certain type of way because of how she felt like she was treated and just does not trust the group in this way. I don't know. Those earrings are yours. I think it's a hard situation. And we're looking at it from the victim's point of view. I don't know if I would be able to hang on to something that I know was really bad. You know, I don't know. But that's to each their own. That's all I can really say at this point. So, anyways, they go out to dinner with Trevor and his friends, and we get to know a little bit more about Sutton. Sutton was poor back in the day. She would buy $5 dresses and all this good stuff. It was just a different type of experience for her. Trevor later on in the night said that you've really grown into your own when you didn't really have a voice really back then, you know? The other ones were talking about their experience, where they live. Erica's pretty drunk. She was trying to fake like she wasn't, but she ended up kind of being rude, talking about Merce. And Merce is in a Ziploc bag. And everyone's like, why is this in a Ziploc bag? Put it in an urn or something. And so it's like, well, it's in an urn. It's in a plastic bag. That's where ashes go. The only one that I've really had to deal with as ashes is with my brother. I didn't get to see him or anything, but it was in an urn. But he was buried with my father. So, let me see. I gotta think. So we learned a lot of good things. Erica, you can tell that she's very educated. She's only got a high school diploma. But what she did is that she was around a lot of smart people and she asked a lot of questions. Of course, we knew that Erica was this way. She wasn't no dummy. It just filled with Botox and all that good stuff. So Garcelle was like, I'm impressed. Like, woo. So after that dinner, the next day that they're supposed to go is spread Merce's ashes. Right before they're supposed to go, Sutton about has a meltdown because the ashes are representative of her father and even her marriage/divorce. She had lost her father's ashes because they were moving here and there and everywhere for a while. And also with her marriage, it's like, I'm letting it go through this representation, and it's just a lot. And I really love that about Sutton, that she's actually opening up. Now, maybe some people may think that tonight was a lot of, or this episode was a lot of drama or trauma, but I don't think so. I don't think that we're going to keep reliving like we did in New York. You know? So, it was interesting to see her be vulnerable. Kyle comes and hugs her and all that good stuff. And Kyle is very understanding. This has been a different season, and I enjoy it. Mr. Carlos King does not. They want a scandal, and I don't think that every season needs a scandal. Because most of the time, these folks are ran off the show. And I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. You can say that they're not strong, but when you got people that don't have any type of compassion or whatever, no understanding, you will do whatever you can to get them off the show just to make you look a certain way. I don't like that. But that's all I do have. So I've done episodes 12, 13, and 14. 15 and 16, I'm going to try to do tomorrow morning. And caught up on that one. I think I got to do Miami or something else, and then I'll be caught up. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next video, peace.